how about we have lunch together? I found a great place.
Thanks for inviting me, but I want to eat alone.
Hey, don't get carried away, you gloomy loser, just because that girl likes you.
Excuse me, regarding the loss of qualifications due to overseas relocation.
Huh? Don't ask me about something like that when I'm this damn busy, you gloomy loser. How many years have you been here?
I'm Toshiki Kurihara, 28 years old, working for a special pension-related organization, and he cut me off before I could even finish. And he, Yuta Mine, who can't even look me in the eye, is my senior by 2 years. Damn busy, he says, but he was just in the smoking room for 20 minutes. The system just changed, and the document review standards are different from before, so I just wanted to confirm.
Toshiki, if you'd like, I can listen.
Really? Thank you so much. I was thinking I couldn't proceed if it was wrong, when another senior colleague, seeing my distress, spoke up.
Seriously, what are you thinking? Abandoning your junior like that even though you're a senior?
I told you I'm busy. Alright, I'm counting on you.
He wasn't apologetic at all, even after being warned by a colleague. When I met the senior's gaze, she sighed as if to say he's hopeless.
Toshiki, are you going to lunch?
It was Kaho Muraoka, my junior by 2 years, who called me out to me during lunch break after I managed to finish my work on schedule with the help of a senior colleague. She's Kaho Muraoka, my junior by 2 years. Kaho, yeah, I was planning to...
Then, how about we have lunch together? I found a great place.
Thanks for inviting me, but I want to eat alone.
Oh, I see. Toshiki, you're the type who likes to relax alone, right? Well, if there's a chance, definitely.
She didn't show any sign of disappointment after being turned down, and cheerfully ran down the hallway. Being invited to lunch like this is common. As her proactive approach shows, Kaho seems to have feelings for me. I have no such intentions, and have been maintaining a certain distance, but there was one person watching our interaction.
Hey, don't get carried away, you gloomy loser, just because that girl likes you.
Huh? It was Yuta, who was also heading to lunch. He apparently has feelings for Kaho. He saw us. This is getting annoying.
For a gloomy guy like you, just being spoken to by a girl should be a blessing, yet... And what's more, a gloomy guy like you rejecting her invitation? You've gotten pretty big-headed, haven't you?
Actually, his attitude isn't that bad towards other employees. That's why his superiors only give him minor warnings, but the reason he's so harsh on me is this love triangle. So, would it have been better if I had said yes?
Well, that's not it. Anyway, I'm telling you to know your place. Got it?
With just that, Yuta walked away. I desperately want to escape this difficult situation. However, in this situation that I couldn't resolve on my own, all I could do was sigh.
Toshiki, someone from another department has come to see you in the hallway.
The next afternoon, I was reviewing documents when someone called out to me, so I stopped, feeling puzzled. Someone from another department? Do you know who it is?
Sorry, I didn't catch their name. Could you come for a moment?
I don't recall any reason to be called out by another department, but... As I walked, wondering if there was some business, I was led to the corner of the hallway. Kaho, no one's here.
I'm sorry, Toshiki. I lied about someone calling for you. I'm in love with Toshiki. I was drawn to your kindness and gentlemanly nature. I'm truly sorry for deceiving you like this. But if we didn't do this, we'd never be alone together. Toshiki, you don't have a girlfriend right now, do you? Would you consider going out with me?
It was such a straightforward confession that it moved me. Precisely because of that, I had to respond honestly. I'm sorry, Kaho, but I've never seen you that way.
It doesn't matter if you don't love me, even just trying it out.
「
we spend time together, maybe you'll start to like me little by little.
I appreciate you saying all that, but I have someone else I like.
Huh?
Yes, while office romance can be troublesome, the main reason I kept my distance from her was because I already have someone I like. I've always tried not to give Kaho false hope, precisely because I don't have romantic feelings for her, but it still came to this. That's why I can't return your feelings. I'm sorry. When I said just that, without ambiguity, she looked down and trembled. I might have hurt her, but giving an ambiguous answer here would be worse. Immediately after, Kaho spun around, tears welling in her eyes, and ran off without a word. I hoped Kaho would recover. The next day, as I went to work with that worry, a different problem assailed me. As soon as I arrived at work, Yuta called me and dragged me to the materials room before I even had a chance to sit down.
You're the worst for making Kaho cry. Even if you were gonna reject her, there were other ways to say it.
Made her cry? How do you know?
I heard it from her. Yesterday, she didn't come back for a long time, so I got worried and went to look for her. Then I found her crying, saying you rejected her.
Of all people, Kaho apparently told Yuta about the confession. It'll be crueler to give her false hope when I have no romantic feelings. Besides, I haven't done anything at all to make her expect anything.
Even so, it's a fact that you made her cry. You're always cold to her, and then you made her cry. I'll never forgive you.
To Yuta, I seem to be the worst kind of man, one who made the woman he likes cry, but I don't think I did anything wrong. After a defiant stare down, Yuta walked away from the spot, not bothering to hide his anger. I was relieved to be free for now, but I couldn't shake a bad feeling from his retreating figure. Yuta's attitude afterward was exactly as I expected.
Kurihara, you did the first review for this document, didn't you? What's with the way you wrote this memo? Here, you're missing a comma.
Yuta started being even harsher on me than before, and he nitpicked with extreme pettiness. I'm sorry, I'll be more careful next time. Nevertheless, since I have someone else I like, I kept enduring, thinking there was nothing I could do.
Ugh, because of someone, no work is getting done. Is there any point to a gloomy loser who can't even do his job?
His harassment wasn't limited to that. Yuta would ostentatiously sigh during breaks too. Thanks to him, work became a bit difficult.
Yuta, that's not how you treat a colleague. Stop being so petty.
But fortunately, all my colleagues beside Yuta are good people. Thanks to them noticing and warning him, I was able to continue with my work every day.
Good morning! Hot black coffee again today?
My gloomy commute and Yuta's sarcasm would instantly vanish when I heard her voice. She's the one I fell in love with at first sight, my unrequited love, Kotoko Shimada, who works at a cafe near my office. Yes, a hot black please. My routine recently has been to chat with her for a bit while holding my coffee before heading to work. I'm not really good with black coffee, but I order it to impress her.
Oh, by the way, sometimes why don't you drink it here at the shop? Are you too busy?
Yes, I'd love to drink it here.
Thank you! I wanted to see you drinking it. But if you drink that fast...
Hot! I hastily drank the water Kotoko brought me, and though my tongue still tingled, it was mostly alright. Phew, I'm sorry, and thank you. By the way, how's your accessory making coming along?
It's going well. Or I want to say it is, but it's still far from being my main profession.
Her dream is to be an accessory artist. She used to work as a full-time employee, but... she decided that she couldn't secure enough time for accessory production to make it her main profession, so she quit her job. Now, she's working part-time, actively creating and exhibiting at events, striving towards her dream.
Right now I'm trying different things, like showcasing on social media and creating various styles. And little by little, more people have been picking up the items I've displayed in a corner of the shop. Now I even have regulars! It makes makes me so happy to see their smiles when I know they're pleased, you know? Then I feel energized, like, all right, I'll make something even more wonderful.
The one I bought the other day was lovely, and my sister was really happy with it too. Well, I'm sure someone will definitely appreciate your artistic sense, Kotoko, so please be confident.
Yes, please do your best at work today too.
Feeling the strong will hidden beneath her calm demeanor, I felt a surge of motivation to do my best too. I got to talk to her more than usual today. I was so happy about it that I headed to work in a cheerful mood. Good morning. 1 coffee and a scone today, please.
Certainly. A scone today as well, then?
The next morning, I was waiting for my order, chatting lightly as usual. I was enjoying a blissful time, chasing away my morning drowsiness and gloom when it happened.
Oh, wow. I thought you drank coffee every day, Toshiki. So you are buying it here? Drinking coffee every day at a privately run shop like this, doesn't it cost a lot?
It was Kaho who came in right after me from the cafe entrance. Was I being overly self-conscious to think she had targeted this? This is the first time we've met here. Kaho, did you come to buy a drink too?
No way. I wouldn't want to buy anything from a shop that uses women to flirt and make customers buy drinks. What you're doing is just like a hostess, huh?
Wait, what are you talking about?
Toshiki, you might be infatuated with this hostess wannabe, but you're being completely deceived.
Infatuated? No way. I panicked as she exposed my long-hidden feelings right in front of Kotoko, but Kaho continued regardless.
Yesterday, I had to come to work early due to work arrangements. When I peeked into the shop thinking of buying coffee, I saw the two of you. Just by looking at your face, I immediately understood that you were being led astray by this woman. How pathetic.
I come here of my own free will. She never told me to buy her things or anything.
Right. Toshiki, you're the type who easily falls for beautiful women who are kind to you, so... To be honest, at first, I also thought you were timid and not very reliable as a senior, Toshiki. But whenever I was in trouble at work, it was always you who suddenly helped me, Toshiki. Toshiki, you're different from other men. There's no one else as kind as you. Because of you, Toshiki has become strange. You're probably doing the same thing to other men, right? If you're just trying to make them spend money on you, then stop it, you slut! If it weren't for you, I wouldn't have been rejected!
So that's how it is. I had wondered why Kaho suddenly stormed into the cafe and started saying such irrelevant things, but now I understood. In other words, this was jealousy and resentment for not being chosen. As I said before, I came here of my own free will. Turning her into a villain based on your assumptions, and calling her a slut is simply out of the question. Apologize right now.
Toshiki, open your eyes! You're just being used!
Anyway, if you keep making a ruckus in a place like this, you're disturbing their business. Let's go outside.
No, I won't! Not until you open your eyes about this woman!
Just as Kaho said that, I moved her hand to point at Kotoko. Her arm brushed against the accessories, and they fell, shattering into pieces. I didn't miss the momentarily sad expression on Kotoko's face. I immediately grabbed Kaho's arm. Kaho, apologize. You did something you shouldn't have.
Why do I have to apologize? It's all right! I can't make them again. See? She's saying it's fine. Something so cheap and obviously handmade.
Cheap? All of these were made by her with all her heart. I hope they'll be happy when I see their smiles again. Each accessory is filled with such feelings. If you call them cheap without understanding that, then the feelings you claim to have for me aren't much either, are they?
That's so cruel.
Kotoko, please consult the police about this incident as property damage.
Police?
I'm truly sorry for the accessories and for the obstruction of business. I bowed deeply. My chest was a jumble of emotions: anger, hopelessness, regret, and so much more.
Understood. But, Toshiki, you did nothing wrong.
Her words were endlessly kind, and that, once again, made me feel like crying. I wonder if Kotoko is okay. After picking up the accessories and apologizing to the cafe manager for the commotion, I arrived at work. After something like that, my love life is probably over. But no matter what happens in my personal life, work doesn't just disappear. As I headed to my desk, encouraged by the latte Kotoko had given me as a treat, Yuta came over.
Hey, Kurihara, I heard you said something rude to Kaho, didn't you?
Was he talking about this morning's incident? I thought about if it was truly rude, but unexpected words continued from his mouth.
Kaho, she was feeling a bit unsteady this morning, and you said, "Are you having trouble with period pain?" She was just crying, saying you smirked at her and said that.
I had no recollection of this whatsoever. As I looked at Kaho, who was at a distant desk, wondering what he was talking about, she subtly smirked.
Do you really think it's okay to do something like this to a junior female colleague?
I didn't say anything of the sort.
Ugh, what a terrible senior, trying to cover it up. I'm just saying this to create a safe and comfortable working environment.
If you truly want to create a comfortable working environment, then first, correct your own blind actions and words. For example, you came to accuse me of being rude to her without even bothering to confirm the facts. You've been refusing to teach me or answer my questions, haven't you? Every time, my colleagues have to help me. How's that a comfortable working environment? It's understandable to feel jealous, but it's wrong to take it out on others. Even if it were just me, your selfishness has caused so many disruptions to everyone else's work. That's why I discussed it during my recent meeting with HR. I tell them Yuta only deals with me carelessly, which causes delays in work.
Huh?
He probably never expected me to report it to management, and for him, the unexpected developments were far from over.
Actually, me too. Me too.
What?
One after another, my colleagues raised their hands, expressing their true feelings that they had kept hidden from Yuta until now.
Me too. Just seeing Yuta's attitude towards Toshiki makes me feel uncomfortable.
Exactly. He doesn't change even when we warn him, so we consulted HR. Actually, I think that story about Kaho is a lie too. I came in with Toshiki at the entrance this morning, and we walked here together. He didn't meet Kaho at all. Weren't you deceived?
What? What does this mean, Kaho?
It was a well-known fact that Yuta, Kaho, and I were in a love triangle. She probably understood the possibility that Kaho had lied to Yuta and took my side. Yuta looked at Kaho as if demanding an explanation, but she feigned ignorance, trying to weather the storm. Everyone, thank you so much. I hadn't realized there were people working behind the scenes for me besides myself, and gratitude naturally poured out.
I mean, Toshiki works so hard. It's just wrong to treat him like that out of misplaced resentment.
We warned them both behind their backs, but they didn't change at all. Since complaints have come not just from Toshiki himself, but from us as well. I think a meeting will be coming up for you soon, Yuta.
No way.
Kaho, I'll be reporting this matter later too. And don't forget that incident either.
Oh, wait! Maybe my memory is mistaken after all. Oh! Isn't it time to start work already? I have documents I need to finish today. Me too. I got a call from the city hall this morning.
Everyone dispersed and started working, while Yuta and Kaho turned pale, imagining what was about to happen to them. And then...
Yuta, I need a word with you.
Eek.
The boss, with a stern expression, appeared just then, and Yuta was the first to be taken away. After that, following meetings with HR, both of them were transferred to different regions in line with the next personnel reshuffle.
What? The next prefecture? What time do I have to wake up then?
I'm still in the prefecture, but where is this? When I check the map app, there's nothing around. This is the worst.
Personnel transfers are normally announced 3 months in advance to allow for preparations, but due to the suddenness, they were sent to the furthest possible locations that didn't require relocation. Even Yuta, who had been blindly devoted to Kaho, apparently had something to say this time.
Kaho, why did you lie? I liked you, so I tried to protect you.
I don't know! I just consulted you! I never said anything about protecting me!
The two of them reportedly kept making such baseless accusations against each other until their transfer. By the way, my colleagues whispered that both I, who couldn't see Kaho as a romantic partner, and Kaho, who fell for a plain gloomy loser like me, have questionable taste in the opposite sex, but neither of us knows this.
Toshiki, good morning!
After that incident, I hesitated to go, but my concern for Kotoko outweighed it, so I still visit this cafe every day. Good morning. Has the money been transferred from Kaho yet?
Yes, not just the cost of the items, but the additional compensation as well. I'm steadily making progress on remaking the accessories too.
Nevertheless, after causing such a ruckus, she deserved to be punished. Since we properly filed a police report, she had to pay a fine and ended up with a criminal record.
Oh, by the way, Toshiki's sister visited too, didn't she? I was surprised when I was chatting with a regular and they casually mentioned she was your sister, Toshiki.
It seems so. I heard it from my sister too. Before, I bought a pair of her earrings to support Kotoko. I gave them to my sister as a gift, and she loved them so much that she's been coming to buy them herself ever since. She constantly faces her customers, thinking of them and experimenting. That's probably why Kotoko's works are so captivating. Her creation's recognitions is sure to rise steadily.
Thank you so much for everything. This is a token of my gratitude.
This is a tie clip?
Yes, and, if what Kaho said about I like him was true, I like you. Not just as a cafe employee, but as a person. You're the first person who supported my dream like this. So would you please go out with me?
When you don't get the results you want, it's easy to resent someone. But what else can you do? What is the true nature of the cause? Only those who can discern that can move forward. I've liked you all this time too, if I'm good enough for you. I had thought it was impossible, so I never imagined the day would come when I'd be with her. I broke into a wide smile and accepted the one-of-a-kind tie clip.
Hello, Brittany here. Look, being rejected hurts like a lot. But stalking and yelling at random people because of it is not the way to go, Kaho. Just saying. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you in the next one.